If you listen to this particular message I'm about to share with you and you don't listen to me ever again, I'm okay. Listen to this message if you want to be successful at anything in life. I'm talking about the creator's formula. You see, everything that God created to the point where he created man, all his creation can be divided under 3 categories. Number 1, God made creation. God made creation. Creation is the heavens, the earth, the sun, the moon, the stars, and all that, right? Then he made creatures, the fishes in the sea, animals on land, those that are flying, the birds, and all that. Those are creatures. Then the third thing that he did was creators. He made creators, that is man. God's priority, what God wanted to do was to create man. How did I know? He was just sitting down, let there be light, there was light in the creation. He was just commanding. All this part, he was just commanding. When you go to creatures, he said, let the earth bring forth, right? And all the animals just appeared. When you go to the sea, let the sea bring forth. And the sea just produced fish. So he was just sitting down and commanding this. When he got to man, he said, let us make man in our own image. He got up, he formed man, and he gave us his spirit, the breath of life, right? So we are his priority. This is what he wanted to make. The creation plus the creatures will give us our environment. And man is the priority. He created us in his own image. That means we human beings, we are creators. So we are creators like God. We are creators. So why if this is what God wanted to make, if man is what God wanted to make, and he actually made it, in Genesis chapter 1 coming, why did God take us through everything that he did up until he made man? Because he is creating us in his image, and we are also going to be creators. He was pointing to us a formula that he used, so that if we in his image as creators, tomorrow you also want to create something, you will follow those formula. So even though a man is the priority, he created man last, because if man should have come, what are we going to eat? Without the sea, what land are we even going to stand on? Which food are we going to eat? There was no trees. So he made the environment first, then his priority. Since we are creators, everything that we want to do in this earth, everything that we want to produce, we have to follow the creator's formula. What is the creator's formula? Number 1. The creator's formula says that you have to set your priority, what you want to make. God's intention was to make man. That is his priority. But what did he do first? Environment. So he prepared his environment. Then, number 3, get your priority. God wanted to make man. So he first set that priority that I want to make man. Then he first prepared the environment that man will live in. The environment that will sustain that man. And later, when the environment was set, he made the man. Let's bring this formula to our everyday life. Assuming I want to set up a fish farming business. I want to set up a fish farming. My priority is fish farming. Which environment will enable my fish to grow? I will first need to get my tank, where the fish will be, my water, the feed. I'll have to prepare all that. Then I'll go and bring the priority. I'll go and bring the fish. Let's go to the almighty money that we all want. I want to be rich. I need money. 1, that becomes my priority. Which environment will money grow? That's my environment, right? So the environment that I have to set up in my mind, financial intelligence. I have to know about money. What is investment, right? What is savings? What is liability? What are assets? How can I multiply money? Those things. You read about money, you gather so much information about money, preparing your environment. Then you get your priority. That is your money. So when the money now comes, you have the right knowledge about investments already. That environment is there. How to multiply money, you already know it. What is a good investment? What is a bad investment? You already know it. So when the money now finally hits your pocket, you are not confused. A lot of people, what we are doing is, immediately they set their eyes on the priority that I want money. They jump here. They jump the environment, then they come and get money. Once they get money, they are now calling people to find out, do you have any business idea that you can tell me? So you have money in your pocket. You are now looking for the right environment. The money will go. We are following the creator's formula. Another example, assuming I want to marry. The priority is I want a very good marriage. I want a successful marriage. Priority. What kind of environment should I prepare to get a successful marriage? So environment. Respect. What does respect mean for men? Then you go and learn, right? Respect. What does love mean for women? Then you go and learn, right? Communication. You go and learn. I've heard that so many marriages are breaking. What are the leading cause of divorces in marriages? Right? You go and say, then you learn how to resolve conflict in marriage. Then you learn. These are right environment that you have before the priority will come, before the marriage will come. So when the marriage comes, you know how to resolve conflict already. You know how to resolve conflicts already. You know the things that make marriages break already. You don't need 3 months with your pastor to go and have marriage counseling. We are just deceiving ourselves. Once somebody set up his mind, priority, to that he wants a successful marriage, they jump to go and marry. Once they marry or once they are engaged, they are now going to the environment. They are now going to church counseling. So always prepare the environment first. Without this, anything you put here will collapse. This is the creator's formula. That's what I came to tell you.